Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yeju Mordi, aka Yeju Mordi, aka Yeju Baby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is officially my first YouTube video and I am so glad to be taking each and every one of you on this journey. Guys, this is the third time I'm actually shooting this video, so you can see that I'm not going to be dishing out rubbish here. Yes, so let's get straight into why we're here. So guys, thank you so much to everyone who sent in their questions, and I promise to answer them as honest and as detailed as possible. So the first question here says, why are you starting a YouTube channel? Number one reason is I'm actually starting this YouTube channel for myself. I want it to be my online diary where I will document my progress from college days to who I will become and all other things I hope to achieve in the future. So that's the first reason. And then the second reason is I also want it to serve as a resource for people, most especially Nigerians or Africans coming to Paris to study fashion design or study in general. It's not going to be a migration channel, but I just feel like there are some things that I wasn't prepared for that I'm going to be talking about, that I want people who would watch this to also have it at the back of their minds that this is the kind of challenges they might face, because everybody's challenge is unique. But just being prepared, I mean, in a nutshell, being more prepared than I was, and have fun, document travel. I just really enjoy my fashion journey, talk about fashion, style guide and all that. Yeah, so that's why I'm starting a YouTube channel. I hope I was able to answer this question, but if I wasn't, please remember to talk about it in the comment section so that I can expound more on it in subsequent videos. Another question says, please, me, I want... Okay, let me read it in her voice. You know yourself, actually. Please, me, I want to know who the special person in your life is. So, guys, as long as Yeju Mordi's channel is involved, I am the special person here. That's on period. Let me add my Gen Z vibe. Yeah, so for now, I am the special person here. If perhaps maybe my friends or my colleagues, I want to invite them to my channel, they will be the special guests. But until then, Yeju Mordi, Yeju Money, Yeju Baby. According to my brother, he always teases me and says I love myself too much. Yes, I'm the special person here. Oh. Okay, so another person said, what was growing up like for you? So growing up was quite interesting and very unique. I think just a few of the people I've come across went through similar things to what I went through growing up. So I'm an age gap sibling, meaning that my siblings before me are like way older than me. In fact, they're in a different generation. I'm a Gen Z. They are millennials. Like all my siblings are millennials, and then my parents are baby boomers and the rest. So I literally grew up as an only child because I was in a different generation. My challenges were peculiar to me and all that, but it was fun. But at the same time, I also felt like I had to grow faster than I did. I had to explore things that were way older than me. I had older friends, and I still have a lot of older friends, and I really love it. And for some time, I kind of struggled with my peers because I'm like, why are you thinking like that? You're supposed to be thinking like this. But the older I got, the more I learned to accommodate more people. It was different. Yeah, and it really prepared me for who I am today and then who I'm becoming. Yeah, so it was good. Yeah. So this person says, how are you really? Yeah, thank you so much for asking. I'm fine. I mean, now that I'm shooting this video, I'm gassed up, I'm pumped up. Yeah, I'm fine, and I'm glad to finally be doing things that I felt impossible, felt like I wouldn't ever do it. And I just say finally striving to explore more options, to do so many amazing things, be happy even if I have reasons not to be. I'm grateful to God. And so in a nutshell, how are you? Not just I am fine as in a default statement, I am actually fine. Thank you so much for asking. So this person says, what inspires your style? What inspires my style? Okay, let me sound like a proper fashion designer that I am. My style is inspired by nature. It's inspired by my emotion. It's a lie, yo. So things that really inspire my style. Number one, comfort. I hate to be uncomfortable in the name of beauty. Nah, I'm a big advocate of comfort. If I had my way, I can literally wear boo-boo every day, and my mother hates it. I love to be comfortable. Trust me, anything I'm wearing, 95% of the time, or let me say 98, because those 3%, sometimes I may love some shoes and they are painful, but I'm like, it fits the aesthetics of my outfit of the day. But what really inspires my outfit is comfort. I feel like that's like top on the list. And then next is my mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood to be a girly girl, very chic and all that, but sometimes I'm just in the mood to throw on a baggy jean, hoodie, and just wear some sneakers and just move. So I feel like first comfort, and then next my mood. Then also the occasion. I mean, I like to respect occasions. If the theme is like a girly girl, yeah, I would show up as a girly girl. But if it's like just something casual, I'll dress casual. But I'm an advocate of it's okay to be overdressed but not underdressed. So that kind of thing. So anytime you invite Yeju Mordi, I like to show up and show out. That's it. So next person says, how did you come about the name Yeju Mordi? Okay, so let me talk about how I came about the name Yeju first. My full name is Alin Yeju, which means love. So when I got into secondary school, that's like high school, a lot of my friends, a lot of my classmates couldn't pronounce my name. Some people called me Alejo. Some people called me Alin Yeju. It was just a whole lot of mess. They murdered my name. So I can't remember who exactly, but somebody walked up to me and was like, oh, can we call you Yeju? And I'm like, sure. I mean, my name is Alin Yeju and you can call me Yeju. And that's how Yeju came about. And Yeju Mordi, I can't even remember how we got here, but I just know that right now, if you call me Yeju Mordi, I'ma give you a big tight hug. I'm not sharing money, I'm not doing giveaway. But I just really like it when people call me Yeju Mordi or you call me Alin Yeju. If you call me Yeju, I mean, I like it still because that's my name and I love my name. But that's what a lot of people call me. So call me Alin Yeju and you see the way I return and give you that sharp smile. And if you not call me Yeju Mordi, I will add you to my wheel. You understand? So that all my properties like this, you will collect some part of it. And then when I made up my mind that in the future, I would love to own a brand, I'm like, what other name to call it than Yeju Mordi? Yes. So that's how Yeju Mordi, the whole Yeju Mordi name, came into be. Okay, so another person said, if you could have another career, what would it be? That's really interesting because everybody literally feels like, oh, Yeju and fashion, they are 5 and 6. Actually, we have a love-hate relationship now. We have a healthy relationship, very healthy relationship, I must say. If I was to have another career, most likely it would be architecture. I love the whole idea of creating things from scratch. I'm not Nara Smith, so please, disclaimer, but I love the whole idea of thinking about things and then striving to bring them into creating things. Yes, so most likely architecture. I would have said nursing, but because I'm also very compassionate, but I don't know. But most likely architecture. Yes, architecture. Or maybe a tech sis, because I heard that there's money in the tech industry now. We are not following passion. We are following where the money is. I don't know. But I think I would say architecture. I've not really thought about it. Yeah, because I really like where I am and I know that the future is bright and just many more things. Yeah. Another question. What's one thing people might be surprised to know about you? That my resting beach face is a scam. I have a very, very serious look. When a lot of people meet me and then they get to know me, they tell me, oh Yeju, I thought you were mean. Your resting beach face is so nice. You appear like a snob, and then just so many things. I hear them. So when people say it, I just smile. Yes. Please allow me blow my trumpet. I'm a nice person. I'm a jovial person. As long as you bring good energy, I give you good energy. Energy for energy. E for energy. Yes. When they now get to know me, they're not like, oh, I never knew you were this sweet. I never knew you were this nice and all that. Yeah. So I've heard that a couple of times, and I strive to be better each and every time. And then another thing is, people are usually surprised or shocked when they realize that I don't like to go out at night. I don't like to do things at night. I just want to sleep, please. Because when my night is messed up, it means that the next day for me is messed up, and it might take me like 2 days to recover. Sometimes I might sacrifice my night. I can sacrifice my night for love. I mean, when I'm in love, yes, I can sacrifice my night, but not so much and not every day. Or sometimes I can sacrifice my night for unfinished projects, because there are just some projects that, minus deadline, I just really want to see the end product. I just really want to see the outcome. Yes, I can also sacrifice my night for money if there's a job. But I've been in situations where I'm like, see, anything that wants to happen should happen. But the thing is, when I sleep well, I can wake up in the morning and then be more productive. So I'm not scared to go to bed early, because I know that as long as I'm within the timeline, I can wake up in the morning and be more productive. So that's it. Yeah. So tell me which one in the comment section shocked you the most. So another question we have here is how you survive with being an English speaker in a French speaking country. You see that deep sigh? Because it's not easy. First, Google Translate must be your friend. I remember the first time I wanted to make a pastry. In fact, it was puff. Yes. And then I wanted to buy yeast. I went through, searched and everything. Even with Google Translate, I ended up buying baking powder. But I knew what yeast looked like, so I knew that what I got was wrong. And then I had to rush down to the store. I was so lucky that I had not put it into what I was making. If not, it would have been a mess. And I now had to search on Google again and then find another product. Yes. So it is not easy. But what I would recommend is be intentional about learning the language. Even if you've not gotten like a proper French education, be very intentional about looking for opportunities to learn the language. Like for me now, what really helps me is anytime I hear a word, I try to search for it and know what it means, so that another day, if I hear it in a sentence, I kind of have an idea of what the sentence is talking about. Church too also helps me. And my French friends, they are scam. French friends are scam, because they are with me because they want to perfect their English. And you know, it's so easy for an English speaker to just keep speaking English in France, and before you know, 10 years has passed and you have not learned the language. So learn the language. Surviving is not easy. That's what I'll say. What's been the most challenging part of creating content so far? Editing, no. Editing, no. So it's so easy to talk and then do everything, but then to edit and then add some effects and just really make it all nice sometimes can be overwhelming. And for somebody like me who has a short attention span that has to be intentional about doing things, I struggle with it. I have over 5,000 videos, and I know that many of those videos were made because I thought that I could attach all of them together and then create content of places I went to or things I did, but it hasn't been easy. Editing videos are tough. I'm not shy of pulling out my tripod and making a video of myself. That's one thing I can say for sure, but what the challenge for me has been is editing. Yes, and I know that in due time I will get an editor. Not like I struggle, but sometimes it can just be overwhelming, and I can just now say it doesn't matter, all the time has passed. So like that, I'm piling up videos that are supposed to be helping me make memories, but instead they are occupying space in my iCloud, and Apple will send me a message to come and upgrade my iCloud. It's just a whole lot of mess. Like my picture I took in Monaco, where I wore the pink 2-piece linen set. I actually pulled out my tripod and I took those pictures in the midst of crowd, like a lot of people. I took those pictures myself. Another question: what's your favorite fashion item? On the top of my list, I love shoes. Anybody who knows me knows that I love shoes. I can use my last cash to buy shoes. Now, like you, food first. After I've bought food, I can now buy a shoe. Yes, I love shoes. For heels, I really love stilettos because a tall girl, so most times when I wear heels, I don't really like to wear 5 inches or 4.5. The maximum I wear is like 4 inches, and stilettos are always beautiful in like 4 inches, 3.5. So, and then they're also very versatile. They go with pants, they go with dresses, long shorts, midi. It's just really a versatile kind of shoe. And then for sneakers, I don't really like big sneakers. I just really like very classic. In a nutshell, shoes that are versatile, that you can use to style dresses and all that. Yeah, and then right now I'm exploring on more colors. Yeah, so that's the first on my list. And then the next is jewelries. I love jewelries because I just feel like they take your look from 0 to 1 billion. Like, just with the right jewelry and everything. It might be subtle, but it would also give you that classic look. And then third is sunglasses. I love sunglasses so much because they give that James Bond vibe. Yes, and I think I learned that from my mom. She also loves sunglasses so much. Sunglasses and jewelry actually. So with those two, yeah. So that's like the list. First shoes, and then next you have jewelries, and then next you have sunglasses. So this question says, what are your top 3 favorite fashion brands? So talking about fashion brands, I always like to talk about the brand and then some of them the designers. But top 3, I would say first Schiaparelli. I love Schiaparelli, and then the designer is Daniel Roseberry. I love Schiaparelli because I feel like it's a dramatic brand, but there's a way they infuse the drama into it that it feels classic and timeless. It is not like doing too much, but it is actually doing a lot. You can see them with the exaggerated sleeves and then black silhouette, but then they just have like a gold pendant or a gold button that just really makes it stand out. So I really, really love Schiaparelli, and the fact that they've been able to build on the brand identity, which is the keyhole. You can find it on the shoes, you can find it on their buttons, you can find it on their handbags. They've just been able to develop that brand identity. It's also a brand that I would love my brand to be like after, even if it's like timeless pieces, but then it is something that feels like you are doing a lot, but it looks really nice. It's pleasing to the eyes. And then another brand I really, really love so much is Kai Collective. Oh Lord, I love that brand. How Fisayo uses the colors, the silhouette, the prints is really, really beautiful. And the fact that 99% of their pieces are versatile. You can always restyle them. You can always infuse them into corporate events, formal events, wedding events, and then just so many events. It can show up and then show out. So the third brand on the list is Oscar de la Renta. Oscar de la Renta is an American brand that really focuses on their prints. They have very simple cuts and all that, but then the prints are really, really mind-blowing. I just like the fact that it's a beautiful women's wear brand, and it doesn't really have all those drama. Yes, they also play with fabric. Sometimes they release some collections with denim and some nice details, but I'm not really a fan of them corsets, them beadings and everything, except it is used in the most subtle manner, like minimal designs. Yeah, so that's like it in a nutshell. So guys, I'm Nigerian, so I would also talk about the Nigerian fashion industry. Yes, the Nigerian fashion industry is really huge and very, very creative. Yes, so if I was to also talk about my top 3 Nigerian fashion brands, I think topping the list for me will be Ugomoye. Ugomoye's latest collection is really, really regal. Like, you can tell that this collection is made for kings or people who want to feel like kings. Yes, he does very well with the traditional outfit, from the agbada, from the Edo traditional outfit, just everything traditional. He really makes it contemporary and modern. Yes, and then I think next for me will be Mimikasu. So Mimikasu is also one brand that I really, really love. because they make like structured outfits, like suits. These are outfits that are supposed to be termed as boring, but then she finds a way to make it really, really interesting. And then third on the list for me is my friend's brand, Joketade. Guys, check her out, Joketade. I would also attach the name to the screen. That's also one brand I really love. She makes beautiful outfits, statement pieces that you would always have in your wardrobe, and then that you can always wear every day. You can always restyle, like very versatile pieces that are super comfortable and super chic. Yeah, so if you want to be in your baby girl era, I would recommend that for you. So this question says, who inspires you the most? Yes, so from the top of my head, I can always tell you, my mom, that woman. 2 days ago, I was talking to a friend and we were talking about this whole Bella Nigeria campaign, her money, her power. And the first person that came to my mind was my mom, because it was from her I learned the power of aiming high, power of working hard for your own money, and an honest living, and so many things. So every day I wake up knowing that my dreams are valid, but then I have to put in the work so that I can gain experience. Even if I feel I'm not starting from the bottom, I'm starting from an experience. Yes, so my mom really, really inspires me the most, and I love her. I tell her I love her, but sometimes she doesn't believe me because I trouble her a lot. But Mrs. Mordi, it is me and you for life. I love you. Yes, so that's it. Another question says, is there a specific event or person who shaped you significantly? For the first half of 2024, I was really intentional about self-growth and being kind to others, just being a better person. Like I was really focused on being a better person. I was doing a lot of research, listening to a lot of podcasts, trying to really observe myself and know, oh, this is how I react to stuff like this and like that. And then I realized one day that you can imagine for 6 months, I was just thinking about myself. Not like I was not reaching out to my friends and family, but in terms of growth, in terms of things I want to do, it was just myself. And I thought about how many other people are putting in that same work to think about themselves. So what does it mean? Let's say everybody around me is also thinking about themselves. It means that nobody is really watching you. Not from a bad place, but that moment I just learned that it means that I should just do me and everybody will be fine. As long as I'm happy, as long as I feel like it makes sense, that's all that really matters. And with that, I was able to take that attitude towards my designs, because most time when I design, I'm like, okay, I like it, but then how will people perceive it and all that? I'm not designing for commercial purposes yet. I mean, I'm still in school. So it means that it is about me being true to myself and then following the theme of the project. But a lot of times I was really concerned about how people will perceive this and all that. And I feel like it really did not make me express myself, even if it was in the most subtle manner. I feel like that moment just really shaped my mindset, and then just really helped me know that, bro, just do you. Everybody will be fine. To be honest, just do you. Yeah, so I'm still growing, so definitely every day I would find new experiences that would also help me to become the woman I want to be. Yeah. This question says, what can people expect from Yeju Mordi in the future? Yeju Mordi, a lot of Yeju Mordi, the brand becoming a brand actually where people can shop from. Yeah, so many things. Some of them I don't know. Some of them I still feel like we should keep them behind the scene. Just being in my humble girl era, Yeju Mordi becoming a global name. That's what I would just keep it at for now. Yeah. Hopefully I'm able to keep up with YouTube. I'm not promising anything, but I will try as much as possible to show up, create content. I think I enjoy it. Yeah, because why not? And then I'm at the phase where I want to try out new things. I want to do so many things and then be able to be sure that, okay, I like this, I don't like this, and all that. Yeah, so that's like it. So the last question we have here is, what style advice can you give to somebody? Okay, nice. What style advice? I feel like I've learned that it is not how much, but it is how well. How well in the sense that the confidence at which you used to wear that outfit. You can be wearing a Chanel handbag, but if you do not love what you are wearing or how you are wearing it, and if you do not feel confident about it, bro, nobody is going to care if it's Chanel or not. And you might be wearing a Primark shoe, But because you are confident, you love how you look, you are happy, a lot of people will draw closer to you, not because you're wearing a Primark shoe, but just because of your aura, like that. So that's something I've learned, that it is not about how much, but it is about how you feel and how you make others feel about you. Yeah. Another thing is, don't always follow the trend. Stick to what fits you. Yes. A perfect example I would give is this whole thing of crop top. I'm not body shaming everybody, but you have to be true to yourself. Understand your body type and then wear what fits you, what you feel comfortable with. Yeah, and then if you also feel comfortable in wearing crop top, even if you low-key look like Winnie the Pooh, I'm not body shaming you. Go ahead, but I'm just saying, be true to yourself. So guys, thank you so much for watching up until this point. I do not take it for granted, but remember to like, share, subscribe, and then drop a comment. Tell me another topic you want me to talk about or really expand on, so that we can get going on this channel. Yes. So guys, until next time, I remain Yeju Mordi, aka Yeju Mordi, aka Yeju Baby.